A British YouTuber and rapper known as Young Philly admitted in an Australian court on Thursday to reckless driving while he was awaiting trial on charges of raping a woman 3 months ago.
Is set to be stuck in Western Australia for over 2 years as he waits to go on trial for the alleged sex attack. Now Barrientos has been charged with reckless driving. He was picked up by a speed camera on a Perth highway in November. The car has been impounded.
Sit tight because this tea is boiling over, and it's got Young Philly's name written all over it. So, the charges are out there, but let's clear one thing up real quick. It's not like we're talking about a list of victims here. Nope, it's allegedly the same woman, just over and over again, because apparently Philly thought his mess could go unnoticed if it was on repeat. And, of course, it all kicked off after he left some club following one of his performances. Shocker, right? Now, let's rewind to the night in question. One thing's for sure, our boy was drunker than a freshman at their first college party. The club? Oh, it's called the B1 nightclub, and they didn't hesitate to post the evidence. There's Philly, on camera, slurring his words like he's auditioning for the role of the town drunk in a soap opera. He literally said it himself, proudly declaring, "I'm drunk." Oh, bravo, Philly. Way to document your downfall in HD. Now here's where it gets spicy. Social media? Whoa. It's like someone lit a match and threw it into a gas tank. People were flooding Twitter, Instagram, and every corner of the internet saying, "Not surprised." Apparently the vibe he's been giving off for years is less charming celeb and more creep alert. But wait a second, why is everyone so brave now? Where were all these bold folks when Philly was out there doing his thing unchecked? Is it the fame, the fear of being ignored, or are people just waiting for the perfect moment to jump on the bandwagon and say, "I knew it all along"? Whatever the reason, the internet sure loves hindsight, doesn't it? And speaking of hindsight, influencers have been crawling out of the woodwork with their own "I saw this coming" stories. One of them, Phillips's girl, didn't hold back. "I cannot believe it," she said, followed by, "Actually, I totally can." Well, sis, which is it? Pick a lane? But honestly, her sentiment echoed what a lot of people have been saying. Philly's always been a little off. And here's the kicker. Some folks think he got too comfortable pulling stunts in places that aren't his home turf, like Australia. Apparently, there's this mindset where celebs think they can act a fool abroad, then hop on a plane back to the UK like nothing happened. Spoiler alert. The law doesn't care about your frequent flyer miles. Now, let's talk receipts because the internet never forgets. People have been digging up old clips of Philly acting weird, and the one with iShow speed? Oh, that's a gem. Picture this. Philly making questionable jokes, trying to brush it off like it's all fun and games. The kind of stuff where you tilt your head and go, "Wait, what did he just say?" And then there's the infamous monkey see, monkey do moment. Babe, it's not giving playful. It's giving read the room, and the room is not laughing. But let's get real here. There's a huge difference between acting cringe for attention and being accused of something this serious. The allegations are, to put it lightly, career-ending if proven true. The victim's identity? Still a mystery. CCTV footage? Supposedly in the mix. But as of now, it's all he said, she said, with Philly being mysteriously silent. Why? Oh, because legally he can't speak on the matter. So instead, we're left with old interviews where he rambles about doing mad things for attention and views. Philly, sweetie, this isn't the kind of viral moment you want. And while Philly's stuck in Australia under strict bail conditions, his reputation back home in the UK is crumbling faster than a stale biscuit. The media? Oh, they've turned on him quicker than a fair-weather friend. The headlines are brutal, the brand deals are gone, and his once loyal fans are giving him the side eye. Remember his partnership with Meta? Yeah, they're probably pretending they've never even heard of him. Brands love you when you're making them money, but the second your name's tied to scandal, poof, they're out. Even his bestie, Chunks, had to tread lightly when addressing the situation. Chunks released a professional, no-nonsense statement saying he can't comment on an ongoing legal case. Translation, "Don't drag me into this mess." Honestly, can you blame him? The accusation hanging over Philly is the kind that sticks, whether it's true or not. People are quick to judge, and even quicker to forget the concept of innocent until proven guilty. Now, let's talk about Philly's current life. He's in Western Australia. stuck reporting to the police every few weeks like a reality show contestant forced to check in with producers. His shows? Cancelled. His career? On hold. His court date? Oh, that's coming up on December 19th, just in time to ruin Christmas. So, what's next? Well, that depends on what comes out in court. If there's solid evidence, Philly's done. But if he somehow clears his name, it'll take a miracle for him to rebuild his career. In case you missed it, Philly's got himself a reckless driving charge on top of everything else. Apparently, our boy decided that the rules of the road were just suggestions. Speeding? Check. Swerving? Allegedly. Putting lives at risk? You bet. This isn't just a bad boy image, this is straight up irresponsible, dangerous behavior. The streets are talking, and they're saying Philly was driving like he was auditioning for Fast and Furious, UK edition. Witnesses claim he was zipping through the city like a maniac, allegedly putting pedestrians and other drivers in harm's way. And let's not forget the alleged damage to public property. Yep, rumor has it he clipped a curb, nearly hit a street light, and caused a chain reaction of honks and chaos. Now, reckless driving isn't just a slap on the wrist. This is serious. He could be facing fines, license suspension, and even jail time, depending on how bad it gets. And with the media already dissecting every move he's made, you know they're going to milk this reckless driving story for all it's worth. Here's the thing though, this isn't his first time being reckless, is it? Philly has always had that I'm untouchable energy, acting like the rules don't apply to him. But now, those chickens are coming home to roost. And while his fans might have laughed off his antics in the past, this time, it's not funny. People are side-eyeing him like, bro, you're not just endangering yourself, you're risking other people's lives. What is wrong with you? And oh, the memes. Twitter is ablaze with jokes about him trying to outrun his problems. Literally. One tweet read, Philly thought reckless driving was a shortcut to escaping accountability. Spoiler alert, it's not. Another one said, he's speeding through life like his career isn't already on the highway to hell. Ouch, the internet doesn't play fair, and Philly is learning that the hard way. But wait, because here's where it gets messy. Some folks are speculating that the reckless driving charge could be linked to his other legal troubles. Was he speeding away from the scene of a potential incident? Was he in a panic trying to avoid the paparazzi? Or was he just being his usual irresponsible self, thinking he could charm his way out of a ticket? Whatever the reason, it's not a good look. And let's not even get started on how this could affect his court case for the other charges. Judges don't like seeing a pattern of recklessness, and you can bet the prosecution will use this as ammo. It's like Philly is digging his own grave and throwing dirt over his shoulder as he goes. And can we talk about how his team is handling this? Spoiler alert, they're not. The PR machine is dead silent on the reckless driving charge. Probably hoping it'll get buried under the mountain of other drama. Newsflash, it won't. If anything, this just adds another layer to the public's perception that Philly is spiraling out of control. And can we talk about how Philly's been handling this? Oh wait, we can't because he's not. He's locked up tighter than a vault, letting his legal team do all the talking. Smart move? Maybe, but let's not pretend this silence isn't adding fuel to the fire. The fans want answers, and all they're getting is a big fat no comment. It's like throwing breadcrumbs to a pack of wolves. They're hungry for more, and they're not letting this go anytime soon. Now, here's a thought. What happens if Philly's cleared? Does he really think he can just waltz back into the spotlight like nothing happened? Babe, no. Even if he's found not guilty, the stain on his name isn't going anywhere. People don't forget, especially not in this age of screenshots and viral videos. And rebuilding his career? Good luck. The trust is gone, the fans are gone, and the brands? Oh, they've moved on to the next shiny new influencer. At the end of the day, Philly's situation is a cautionary tale for every celeb out there who thinks they're untouchable. Fame is a fickle friend, and one wrong move, or in this case, one massive scandal, is all it takes to bring it crashing down. So, Philly, wherever you are, I hope you're taking a long, hard look in the mirror, because the person staring back at you is the only one who can fix this mess, assuming it can even be fixed. And for the rest of us, we'll just be here, sipping our tea, scrolling through the latest updates, and waiting for the next chapter in this train wreck of a saga. Stay tuned, because this drama isn't ending anytime soon.